I'm Dina.
I'm Nikki, and we're your hosts for CBD Madcast.
CBD Madcast is devoted to the legalization of cannabis and its impact in your community.
Visit us at CannabisBeyondDope.com.
Hey, Nikki.
Hi, Dina.
How are you today?
Great. How are you doing today?
Doing just great. We're very excited to be here with Liz and Chelsea from Healthy Roots Hemp.
Yeah, we're so excited. There are new sponsors. They're going to be sponsoring us at CannaCon, which is this weekend, January 31st to February 2nd. And they make hemp products out of Portland, Oregon.
We got to go see their farm, which is in a slightly different area of Oregon. And because they grow hemp, it's different than in Washington. But we'd like to say, hey, Liz, hey, Chelsea, why don't you guys do us a favor? Introduce yourselves. Tell us what you do and why you do it.
Awesome. Hi, ladies. Well, my name is Liz, and I'm the owner of Healthy Roots Hemp Products. We provide good quality products, affordable price, and basically the reason why we started this company was there's a very big need for people to find a new beginning in their life, find a new natural, something that's going to help them along their way with multiple different areas in their life. And so we feel that this is an opportunity to bring the light to the surface and let people understand that this is something that's natural and it's meant to help you and not hurt you. And so we just really have done a lot of research and development over the past year and a half on understanding about hemp and CBD and the other minor cannabinoids. And we just really been focusing on our brand and our formulation. And we want to be the company that's doing things right, and we want to stand out and have that customer relationship with people and just really make it trademark and embed in these people's minds that, you know, that we're here to help, and we want to help educate and just bring the light of hemp to the world, because it's truly going to change the world.
Absolutely. And we had a chance to meet, you and I did. Nikki was unfortunately strapped to the 9-to-5 job when it was the Freedom Fest.
The Freedom Fest?
Yeah. And so you and I, Liz and Chelsea, we got a chance to meet out there when I was doing a little bit of something with JRev Media for the event itself. And really, it came across exactly as that. Your interest in helping people. I think that's why we got to continue to connect, because we have an interest in helping people. And we like the idea of the hemp CBD option versus the THC cannabis CBD. Yeah. So it was very exciting to get to speak with you, and it was also very exciting to see your entire product line, of which you sent us samples, and we have opened them all. We've talked about them all, and that podcast will get put together along with this one so people can actually get an idea of the exact items that you sell, from your tinctures to isolate to dog treats, soap, bath bombs, honey sticks. Yes, thank you very much. The products that you offer. And one of the things that I was most taken by was how your testimonials were very similar to those of people who had THC cannabis CBD.
Yes.
As well. So I thought that, to me, I think stuck out the absolute most.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's amazing. The testimonies that we receive every single day just drive us to keep going. And the people that we've impacted along the way, it's truly remarkable what this plant can do. And we're so excited to be a part of this journey.
Vicki and I went together out to the farm where the hemp is grown, and they look like little Christmas trees. It was adorable. We didn't have any idea it was a hemp farm. Kept driving past it like, no, it can't be it. Those are Christmas trees. And they did. And it was surprising too. One of the things I thought was amazing about hemp, if you look at it right side by side next to a THC cannabis cola top part of the plant, same as that hemp part, there's very little difference between them in that visual. And that was striking as well. They're sticky, they're stinky, they have all of these aspects to them that are very similar to the one with the THC added head high. But the CBD does not give you any psychotropic benefits, just a physical body, as we used to say, neck down, if you will.
Yeah, no, it is. It's astonishing to see the plant, how it's so similar to marijuana, and it has the trichromes, and like you said, it does stink, and it grows and looks just like marijuana. If you put it right next to each other, you wouldn't know the difference. And so what's really neat about hemp is it's bred for all that THC to be out of it and to be high in CBD and CBG and CBN and CBV and all those other minor cannabinoids that cause the entourage effect for our bodies. And so, yeah, I feel like the hemp movement is so exciting because it is similar to cannabis, but it doesn't get you high. And it's just amazing. It's truly astonishing.
I would go as far to say that it's one of the biggest breakthroughs we've had in our generation, hands down.
Oh, heck yeah.
when it comes to natural remedies and things like that, we're saying about the testimonies that we've seen, they're unheard of. Like, I would go as far to say, like, miracles, things that people never thought would happen, where it would help them in any way. And here we are looking at walking people whose lives were not just impacted, but changed. And that is a very beautiful thing to see, and the help without it harming them. And that's, like, my heart. This is Chelsea talking, by the way.
Yeah. Thanks, Chelsea.
That's my heart towards it, is that I'm coming from someone that has taken a lot of pharmaceuticals in my life, having my own medical issues and all kinds of stuff like that. And CBD has changed my life alone, but it's been a huge pleasure to watch other people get freedom and get help too.
Heck
Definitely.
Yeah. It's different in a retail adult use cannabis store now. And as we have talked about before, the cannabis THC laws are different in Washington and in Oregon. But y'all, I know, are familiar with the setting of a dispensary. And I imagine there's just no real horror stories of taking too much CBD other than like a long... Yeah, exactly.
A wonderful Saturday afternoon now.
Maybe, particularly lethargic when you didn't want to be or whatever. But, I mean, truly it's just every person must be pretty happy that you work with, or ultimately, maybe not at first.
I feel like we haven't had anyone come back with negative feedback. They've always been very happy. They've always had a positive impact on their life. We haven't had one person come back and say, this isn't for me. I did this. I didn't like it. Everyone has been very thankful that we're in business and we do what we do.
And you guys had a reason for starting this business that was a little more on the personal side, wasn't it?
Yes. I lost my mom about 3 years ago to liver disease, and she battled with pharmaceuticals for a long time. And the doctors, they would put her on a pain management program and make it to where she lived in fear. So if she was to use cannabis, they would take everything away from her.
Wow.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah.
I remember from our visit out at the farm when we did get to connect there, the father-in-law also does very well. He's got a Parkinson, very bad shakes, and I know that you guys really actually get him into a functioning state.
Yeah, actually, he's been an alcoholic all of his life, and he got diagnosed with Parkinson's. And it was about 6 months ago he started taking the CBD, and he smokes the hemp, and he also takes our tincture. Mm-hmm. But with that said, his shakes from his Parkinson's were almost alleviated from smoking the hemp. And then in the meantime, with him being diagnosed with Parkinson's, he also got diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. With that, he went through chemotherapy, and then he went to go to radiation, and the doctors did a scan, and basically he's cancer-free.
What?
Wow.
Ooh, I got chills when you said that. Whoa.
That's so great.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. I actually sat down and talked to him and did a little interview with him, and it was just, it's emotional.
Very. Yeah, totally. Yeah, and that was similar when we talked to his son.
Yeah, Tyler. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tyler. It is. It's incredible the benefits that the cannabis plant has on people. Something that I thought was particularly interesting about hemp that surprised me was the different strains.
Yes. I agree with
that were being grown. And I was wondering if like you have particular ones that you prefer to use for one reason or another.
No, we grew a lot of the Auto 2 last year, and Auto 2 is really enriched with the CDCs. And we actually just did a lot of research on CDC because our tinctures actually have almost 92 milligrams of CBD in just one little bottle. And that's a lot when you're taking something from a hemp plant and you're concentrating it into an oil, and then you're putting it into an end product with the dilution rate. You're not going to expect to see that much minor cannabinoids. And right. With our products, that it's showing and it's there. And so it's really exciting to see what these different strains can bring to the table. And I feel like as more and more people are getting into this and more research can be developed, that we can understand what strains are grown for each cannabinoid. So one strain might be really enriched with CBG, or there might be another strain that has a lot of CBV that helps with the anticonvulsant and the seizures.
Right.
It's really exciting to see the research and development that's going to be put into this industry so that we all have a better understanding of what we're doing with this medicine for our bodies.
Across the board, I think this industry opens us up to the true health realm that it's going to fall into and benefit us with. But that science is so important.
Mm-hmm. Breaking that stigma, just letting people know that, you know, this is not devil's lettuce. Like, God put it on this earth for a reason for us to use it. It's exciting.
It is so exciting. Well, first of all, I wanted to ask, is 92 milligrams of CBC in the tinctures, right?
Yeah, CBC, not CBD.
Yeah. And that was one of the first things that I noticed. I was like, there are other cannabinoids on here, but, you know, on the label besides CBD. And that was immediately exciting to me for that exact reason, for the entourage effect, because CBD by itself, you know, is nice and I'm sure therapeutic to an extent, but it is the addition of the other cannabinoids that truly make these products and the plant itself more effective. You know, isolated CBD has its benefits, but getting more than one cannabinoid in the same punch is amazing.
And whole plant use.
Do you use the stems and the stalks and the fan leaves and all of that?
No, we just use the flower, the stalks and the fan leaves. The stalks will hopefully be used for paper and other textile products eventually when more research can come out and we can have an understanding what to use with it. And then also the roots. The roots have big beneficial benefits to it. But for now, we're just using the high resin plant with the flower, the buds. So that's where we deprive our CBD from.
It's so sticky. I mean, you can't even pull your fingers apart, and it surprises me that the hemp plant has that same aspect to it. Plus, it mirrors a lot of the outdoor grow because it is grown outdoors, and I really like the idea that it gets that full spectrum. It does its little floragen process, and they were so cute. The plants were so cute. And you had some super purple ones, and you had some mothers on one side, and you did this grow that was so similar, but yet honestly so different. Tell us, what do you have coming on the horizon?
You want to tell Chelsea about the campaign?
So we actually got more than a couple things going on right now. First and foremost is the As Seen on TV campaign that we are going into production as we speak. We have a meeting with our production guy tomorrow.
Heck yeah.
That's really exciting. We're going to get a whole bunch of exposure through that. But even more so going into it this next year, we're going to focus on just getting out there and really getting our brand known for an educational purpose and impacting people more that way, and being able to focus on that. Being the first year in business, we've had to really build our foundation, so we haven't got to go out and show our heart to people as much as we'd like, and that's to educate them and be hands-on with them. And you're going to see a lot more of that with us this year and the years to come, and just big events.
Yeah.
Lots of big things going on.
Heck yeah. Well, that's why we're especially excited to work with you, you know, number one, because your focus is on education. You're learning about the plant. You're sharing as much information as you can about the plant and the transparency. We were so bummed when the sound from our last interview was just windy. And we're like, it's such a beautiful day and, you know, nothing to worry about, but darn that valley wind.
Every time you said something important, it was like...
Because we're so glad to connect. Just give you one more outlet to share your story, because it sounds like you're doing a lot of work on your end. And that's what this industry, I mean, that's what business is about, is doing hard, honest work. And having, and you know, and we know this as, I think, young, smart women especially, you know, it's time to run shit.
Yes, it is.
It didn't come easy. I've watched Liz, like, she just goes. She works so hard. I mean, this didn't just pop up out of nowhere. This is built from a lot of hard work, heart, and passion. And, you don't just get that. That's something that's given to you as a gift. And to watch someone run with that and see this beautiful thing come out of it is probably one of the coolest things out of it all. Aside from how we've impacted people, just like I've known Liz for 8 years now, and this has always been a dream. So just to be able to even partner with her in this is huge and very beautiful, but she has put so much work into it. So much work. Just to help people. That's her heart. She is willing to go through all this and do everything that she's doing just to help and to get that word out. And that's beautiful.
Thanks for making me cry, Chelsea.
Not on the interview, Chelsea. Not on the interview. We agree with that. Absolutely.
I was about to say she's leaking. Oh, so much.
Availability.
I personally take our tincture for my anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my biggest testimonies with this on when I was sold, because I'm a very skeptical person, as is. I'm just like, cool, yeah, I've done the research. But it wasn't until I started taking the product for my anxiety that I really realized, whoa, this does something. Not even just anxiety. I've struggled with depression and all kinds of stuff my whole life. And since I've been taking the tincture, it's been night and day. I don't have social anxiety anymore. I'm out there in markets with her. I'm talking to people, completely different person. Part of that has to do with being partnered with someone that's amazing enough to even push me on top of that. But hands down, I wouldn't know what I'd do if I didn't take it.
There's a lot of trust in Liz and the company with Healthy Roots Hemp, with you. I've seen you guys out there. I've seen you guys actually talk to people and hear the testimonials, and it's impressive. And you're right, that hard work, it makes a difference in everybody else's lives when you do that hard work. And I'm using the serum, the face serum on my neck. I started doing that. I think it looks really good, but it feels good and smells good. I've got tinctures for my dog's owies along with internal ones to take for benefits. The fact that you did this across the board for the whole family as well in your product line also speaks to how much effort and thought you've put into the Healthy Roots Hemp line.
Yeah, so much.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
We're a family product. We wanted something for the whole family.
Yeah, and our dogs are like that now.
Fur babies
Yeah,
are
no, I
family.
mean, anything that goes on in a family affects the whole family. So when you have a child or an elderly person that's going through a lot of pain and inflammation, it can help change their life. It's a ripple effect. It affects family as a whole. You might just help that one person, but you don't realize that the people that surrounds that person, you impact their lives too.
That's
Exactly.
right. Yep,
Exactly.
the ripple effect. For sure.
Yep.
Well, we are excited to have the chance to chat with you ladies and get your story where we can hear it. And also, too, we'll be out there for the next 3 days letting everybody know about you while we're at CannaCon and
That's right.
doing other things. So we'll make sure to keep you not only in our hearts, but also coming out of our voices.
We appreciate you girls so much.
So much.
We're just in love with you guys, and we think you're amazing, too. We're excited to take this journey together.
Yes, right on, sister.
Yeah, you got that right. So we'll be in touch. We want to talk with you again very soon and get the heads up. Yeah, we're just excited for you to get your day going. We definitely want to hear more information on your As Seen on TV. So if you shoot us information, we'll throw it up on our Instagram and our blog as well. Let people know what you have going on and how that's happening for you, because that's very exciting.
It is, yes. Thank you so much.
Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Much love. Bye.
Much love. Bye-bye.
Follow Cannabis Beyond Dope on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
And click the like button. Check out more podcasts on SoundCloud, iTunes, and YouTube. Contact us or check out all of our content at CannabisBeyondDope.com.